channel. By the looks of the video, this is going to be something different. I'm usually doing makeup, but today I'll be doing a DIY for you guys, so you guys know how to clean your brushes. I usually use the brush cleaner, but some of you guys do not have it, and some of you guys don't want to buy it, so I'm using the hand technique. And I'm also showing you guys a little DIY that you can do at home so you guys can clean your brushes. So if you guys want to see how I clean my brushes, just watch.
Okay, so first we're going to start off with this paper plate, and we're also going to be using a glue gun for the DIY. Now we're going to be doing these little dots, and we're going to do that across the paper plate, and we're going to do that till we get 4 rows as shown on the video. Now that we're done creating dots, we're going to be doing these chevron-like little lines across the paper plate. So this is not the best thing ever, but this will work and it will help us clean the brushes. This is a Real Techniques brush cleaner. I did get it from Walmart, but I honestly don't remember the price. But it is really affordable from what I remember, and it's also really good to clean the brushes. Usually I use Dawn to clean my brushes, but you guys could use whichever soap you guys like. I always use these 2 containers to put in the soap and to put in the conditioner. Usually I do that so I don't have to reapply soap on my hand or on the brush to clean. And this is about the amount I use for the shampoo and the conditioner, but you guys could use whatever amount you guys like depending on how many brushes you guys have to clean. So once I've gotten to this point, I like to put the water to lukewarm. I like to dip my brush into the container where it has the soap. Once I do that, I put my hand and the brush under the water, and I start using the circular motions to start cleaning my brushes. And I do that procedure all along till the brush is finally cleaned and it has no soap left on it. And I'm using my hand right now, but I will be showing you guys how to do it with your hand and how to do it with the plate, which is our DIY, and also the Real Techniques brush cleaner. So once we're done taking off the soap from the brush, we always want to put the brush facing down, because if we put it facing up, the bristles are going to start falling off your brush. So you're going to do it facing down, and you're going to make sure that you take off all the soap off the brush. After you do that, you're going to want to squeeze out the water from the brush. Don't pull it down, just squeeze it a little bit so the excess water can come off, and you're going to shape it into whatever shape the brush had before you soaked it in water. So now we're going to be using the DIY paper plate, and I am going to be doing exactly the same thing I did with the hand. Now we're going to be using the Real Techniques brush cleaner, and it's exactly the same thing I did with the paper plate and my hand. So for this process, I am going to be using the conditioner. I usually like to use conditioner on my brushes because it makes them feel softer. I like to treat my brushes like if they were my hair. So just like you were to put conditioner on your hair, I would do it on my brushes. And it's going to be exactly the same thing as if you were using soap on the brush. So once I'm done washing all my brushes, I like to lay them out on a towel just so that they dry overnight. Usually in the morning they're always dry and they're ready to go, ready to use, and they are smelling good.